Are you stuck chasing likes on Instagram, feeling like you have to show up every single day or your business disappears? I've got news for you. Visibility should not feel like a full-time job. You do not need to be constantly online to grow your business. Hi, I'm Jen Vasquez, and I help service-based business owners like you create marketing workflows that actually generate leads without the burnout. Today, I'm going to be walking you through the exact system that I teach my clients to help them work smarter, not harder. The real problem, visibility burnout. You're doing all the right things. You're posting reels, you're writing captions, keeping up with the trends, working on those hooks, but the leads may not be flowing in. And I think I know why. Because Instagram visibility is short-lived, the content disappears in 24 hours unless it goes viral, and it can be very, very exhausting. What you need isn't more content, it's better content. It's strategic content, and it's putting them on the right platforms. The kind that keep working for you while you are off having a smoothie with your favorite people. So what is the lead generation marketing workflow? Well, let me break it down pretty simply. A lead generating workflow is a rinse and repeat system that is for you and your business, how you want to work in the time you want to give your business. I work with some entrepreneurs who want to work 3 days a week and only work 4 hours during those 3 days. And we find a way to make that happen. So this system does 3 things. Number 1, it attracts your ideal client with search-friendly content. Hello, Pinterest. 2, it nurtures them with value-packed blogs, podcasts, or videos, basically your core content like this one. And 3, it converts them with freebies, opt-ins, and also offers as well. Here's what's wild. You can do all of that without being online 24/7. My weekly marketing workflow, which is 1 hour a week, goes a little something like this. I spend 1 hour a week doing this for my business to help myself be visible and also grow. And here's how I can break it down for you in some easy steps. So step 1, create a core piece of content like this video. This video basically is going to become my blog. It's also going to become my podcast, and it is also going to be pulling information to go on all the different platforms, not just Instagram. Step 2, you're going to pull 5 to 10 Pinterest pins from this content using Canva and Tailwind so that you can schedule these out in minutes. By utilizing Canva and Tailwind, or even Tailwind through Tailwind Create that makes those pin templates for you, you can use this system to make this content, these pins, and also at the same time, because Tailwind posts to Instagram and also Facebook, you can take these pins and also turn them into content as well. Step 3, repurpose this core content into 2 to 3 reels. You definitely want to use super clear hooks and a call to action for your freebie or for engagement, asking them a question, or you can also do this for your services. These 3 reels are going to come from your core content, and you can do that in a couple ways. Maybe you do 5 to 7 second videos of you making coffee, you typing on your computer, you meeting with people, you doing whatever you do in your business and in your home life. And then you're going to put a hook or text overlay on the video. The videos don't have to exactly match what you do. So for instance, this video will turn into reels, but it's going to turn into reels from the video, but I'm also going to take that content and take reels that I've already created of me doing my job, making coffee, walking the dog, all the things that I do in my day, and make that little compilation, but use the words that I talked about in this core piece of content. So in that case, you're going to be making 6 different reels, each week that you can then go on autopilot and submit them out. Remember, Tailwind also posts to Instagram and to Facebook. So at least those three are knocked out: Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. Step 4, you are going to take this core content. I like to use ChatGPT because it's super helpful at shortcutting through a lot of this work. But you're going to take this content, put it into ChatGPT or Google Gemini or whatever AI you use, and you're going to ask it to summarize this core content in a paragraph or so. And then you can use that paragraph in your weekly email with a link for people to go look at the rest of that content, whether it's a blog. Click here to read the whole blog, or click here to watch the video, or embedding a video into your email list like I do. If you're on my email list, I think you know what's going on. And if you aren't on my email list, I have something free I can offer you, which will in turn put you on my email list so that you can see these emails and you can see my marketing in full effect. You're going to go to learn.jenvasquez.com/resources. Of course, the link's going to be down below because oftentimes people are just watching the video on their TV or listening to the video or the podcast as they're walking. So you're going to be able to get that link down below. And what that is all of my Pinterest marketing resources. You can use these resources to get smarter in your marketing and find shortcuts to all the marketing work that you do, so it's not that difficult to do each week. Step number 5, automate the rest. Let it all work for you while you're offline. I will tell you about something that I'm really excited about. My new favorite tool is RecurPost, and I like RecurPost for 2 reasons. 1, it literally posts to every single platform. I do not recommend it for Pinterest because I like Tailwind for Pinterest. It's more robust and it saves you way more time, but it posts to everywhere, including Threads. So if you are on Threads, it can actually post there as well. And the thing that I love about it is not just that it auto posts everywhere, but that it builds this library of reels, and you can add cover photos on it. So for those of you that are looking at a super aesthetic, amazing looking feed, especially if you're my photographers out there, we want our gorgeous pictures on the feed. You can upload cover photos for that. And the cool thing is, reels are for new eyeballs, right? Stories are for the people that follow you. So I repeat my reels every 2 or 3 weeks and use a different cover photo. So it appears that I am posting 3 times a day on Instagram, but I'm not doing anything. I will add new videos in there. I want to keep my library growing, but I can reuse these videos and change the captions up if I want, all on the fly. And this thing runs by itself. So check out the link below because I think you're going to be saying, oh my goodness, this is like literally the best thing since sliced bread, because it's going to save you a tremendous amount of time, but also it's building a library for you. All right. Let's talk a little bit about a client example, because I find that if we share examples of what someone has done, then it's kind of easier to understand that process. So let me tell you a little bit about one of my clients. She's a wedding pro who was really stuck posting daily with not a whole lot of traction. And she implemented this marketing workflow that includes Pinterest. And she was able to get her 5 hours a week of doing this content, core content, all the things. And she's now down to 2 hours a week creating her core content, putting it on multiple platforms, sending out an email list, and her business has grown. She has been with me for almost 3 years now, and her traffic has skyrocketed. Last I checked, it was 2,300% growth in outbound clicks. Her Google Analytics have doubled doubled. She has doubled the number of people coming to her website now. And now she has very little to be concerned about with leads flowing in because she has this system in place. And when she went on a 6-week vacation in Europe, 6 weeks, she did not do anything for those 6 weeks, because what we did prior to her 6-week vacation is she put in a little bit more hours each week to double the content 6 weeks leading up to her vacation. And then it played out during her whole vacation. And all she had to do was field calls for booking clients. It was an amazing thing, and she really loved it. And she is one of the busiest people married with kids that I know. And if she can do it, you can do it too. Let's talk ROI, why this works long term. This system compounds over time. That blog post from 6 months ago is still driving leads. That Pinterest pin that you made last year is still a year later showing up in search. And some of my top pins each month, some of them are from 6 and 7 years ago. Compare all of that to Instagram, where your posts expire in hours. You deserve a strategy that respects your time. You started this business probably, I'm taking a big guess here, but it's not that big of a leap. You started this business for time freedom or money freedom. And oftentimes when we jump into entrepreneurship, we tend to work harder than we did in our corporate 9-to-5. So I really think that the difference between a successful business that you're not burned out in to a business you're burned out and wondering where your next dollar is coming in from really has to do with your marketing. And I have said to clients in the past, if you are not having leads coming in, you could typically look back 3 to 6 months ago, and chances are you weren't producing content back then. And when I say content, I mean blogs or YouTube videos or podcasts, whatever you want to do. I'm never going to talk someone into having a YouTube channel or having a podcast, but at a minimum, have a blog. That's your core content. I will also say one other thing. One of my wedding photographer clients for Pinterest management, she actually took all of these blogs that she created for me to pin on Pinterest, right? But she took all of these blogs and included these links in a welcome guide to all of her clients. So all of her clients, from picking a wedding date to like all the different things that she has in her wedding education blog posts, are all in a list, so that in her welcome guide to her clients, they could look up timeline information, top 5 wedding venues in the area. Like all the content that she has created is now folded into her welcome guide that makes her look like she is totally organized and helps couples feel like they could really trust her because she's looking out for them. If you're done chasing likes and you're ready to finally build a marketing system that gives you freedom, I highly recommend creating a marketing workflow system that works for you and your business and what you want your life to look like. If you would like a little bit of help with that, I do have my Marketing Accelerator. It's a 3-week coaching program, one-on-one coaching that allows me to create that workflow for you and help you to incorporate that workflow into your schedule already. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link below. But in either case, I definitely want you to create a marketing workflow. Let's stop chasing and let's start converting clients, and let's grow your business. See you next week.